Imperium is basically a first-person melee and magic combat game where you fight waves of undead enemies. Think of it like Call of Duty zombies, but you're swinging swords and casting spells, instead of shooting guns. You play as a paladin defending old fortresses against a necromancer cult, and you can play solo or with up to 3 friends. Thank you to Castle Games for sponsoring this video. So the main hook in this game is that you're constantly switching between hacking things with weapons and blasting them with magic. It's not one or the other, you need both to survive. The combat has this satisfying weight to it where enemies lose limbs, and you can feel the impact when you connect. The game also has a parry system. You start each match in a fortress map with basic gear. The enemies come in waves, and when you kill them they drop souls. These souls are your currency for everything: buying new weapons, unlocking doors to new eras, purchasing upgrades, repairing barriers, all of it. The map starts small, but as you earn more souls you can open up new sections, find weapon chests and access shrines. The weapons are pretty varied. You've got maces, axes, swords of different types, hammers and more. Each one feels different in terms of speed and range. The magic side uses cantrips, which are basically your spells. You get these sliding shrines that are located around the map. There are different types like magic missiles, thunder attacks, and quite a few area effects. Magic uses mana that recharges when you kill enemies with melee, so there's this back and forth rhythm. You can hold certain spells to rapid fire them, but that of course drains your mana faster. Beyond weapons and spells there are all these upgrades you can buy. Stuff like movement speed boosts, extra lives, increased damage, dashing abilities, critical hit chance, damage reflection and so on. Some of these are permanent for the run. Others are consumables like witch bombs that you can throw on cooldown. Speaking of enemies, they start simple but get more complex. The early waves are just basic undead, but then you get headless zombies that keep attacking, teleporting skeletons, dark wizards that shoot at you from range, and these small exploding creatures. The maps themselves are these gothic fantasy locations. They are designed with choke points and open areas, and you're meant to learn the layout, so you can funnel enemies or kite them around. The game has this optional objective system. You can find secrets, complete specific challenges during runs, and there seems to be some story about an empire falling apart, and this war between different factions. The whole thing is built for multiplayer, 4 players working together, covering different angles, and sharing resources. That's probably where this game is meant to shine, though solo play is viable. The difficulty scales with waves, and wave 10 and beyond is where things really ramp up, and you need to have your build sorted out. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.